The forest was cold, dark, and filled with heavy rain. Evan, a 15-year-old boy, walked carefully through the trees with a small lantern in his hand. He came here every night to collect firewood, but tonight something felt different. The air was strange, almost electric, as if something unseen was watching him from the shadows. Suddenly, he stopped. From the thick bushes ahead, he heard a soft cry, but it didn't sound human. It was small, weak, and mixed with a strange echo, like two voices speaking at the same time. The hairs on the back of Evan's neck stood up. He wanted to run, but his feet refused to move. Again, the cry came. This time it was clearer. Sadder, almost like a plea for help. Evan took a deep breath and slowly stepped forward. His lantern light shook in his hand. When he moved the branches aside, his eyes widened. Two small alien girls sat on the wet ground, shivering from the cold. Their skin glowed lightly with blue-silver color. Their eyes were fully black with tiny moving stars inside them. Their clothes were torn, and strange burn marks covered their arms. They looked scared and lost. For a moment, Evan forgot how to breathe. The older alien girl lifted her head. She tried to speak, but instead of words, a soft wave of energy touched Evan's mind. He felt her fear, her pain, her hunger. The feeling hit him like a cold wind. Evan slowly knelt down. "It's okay," he whispered. I won't hurt you." The younger girl hid behind the older one. Their bodies shook every time thunder rolled across the sky. Evan realized they were freezing. He removed his jacket and gently placed it around them. Both sisters stared at him with confusion. No one had ever done something so simple yet so kind for them. "Come with me," Evan said softly. "You need food. You need warmth." Before he could help them stand, a loud boom cracked through the sky. A massive circular light spread across the clouds, like a scanner searching the forest. The girls panicked. Their small hands grabbed Evan's wrist with surprising strength. A clear message flashed in his mind. "They are coming. Hide us." Evan didn't know who they were, but he knew one thing. These alien sisters were in danger. Without wasting a second, he pulled them to their feet and led them through the rain. The scanner light swept over the forest again, shaking the ground. Evan ran as fast as he could toward his family's old barn. He pushed open the wooden door, brought the girls inside, and hid them behind haystacks. They curled up together, trembling. Evan gave them bread and warm water. They ate slowly, watching him with wide, silent eyes. Then, with weak voices inside his mind, both spoke as one. "You saved us. We remember." Evan didn't understand what that meant, but the next morning, when he returned to check on them, the sisters were gone. Only a glowing alien shard lay on the haystack and on the shard. His name was written. 15 years passed like a silent wind. Evan was no longer the scared boy from the forest. He had become a calm, hard-working engineer in a small town, living a simple life. But in all those years, he never forgot the strange night. The two glowing sisters, and the alien shard with his name. He kept the shard locked in a small wooden box. It still glowed sometimes, like a heartbeat waiting for something. One peaceful evening, Evan stood outside his workshop, cleaning metal tools. The sunset was gentle, the town quiet, until the sky suddenly tore open with a violent roar. A bright crack of white light spread across the clouds. People screamed. Dogs barked. Windows shook. Evan's eyes widened as 3 enormous alien ships appeared above the town, their engines humming like thunder. But the ships didn't attack. They simply hovered, silent and heavy, directly over him, as if searching for only one person. His heart raced. What do they want?" A neighbor whispered in fear. Evan didn't answer, because deep inside, he felt something strange. The same energy he sensed 15 years ago. The air around him turned warm and familiar. Like a memory returning, a beam of silver light, Shot down from the largest ship. Two tall figures descended slowly through the beam. As they landed, the dust around them swirled like a storm. The town people stepped back, some hiding behind fences, some ready to run. And then Evan saw them clearly. Two alien women, tall, powerful, glowing softly like moonlight. Their armor was black-silver with ancient markings. Their eyes shined like deep galaxies. Kara, Lunai, the lost alien sisters he saved. But now, grown into fierce warriors, Evan's breath caught. It can't be you. Kara, the older sister, removed her helmet. Her voice echoed gently in his mind, stronger now. Evan. We returned. Lunai stepped closer. Her expression was calm but emotional, like she had carried this moment inside her for years. The crowd around them whispered in shock. Kara spoke aloud this time, her voice warm but filled with authority. 15 years ago, you saved our lives. Our tribe honors you as the one who protected the High Sisters. Evan shook his head slowly. I only gave you food and shelter. Lunai's eyes softened. Among our people, saving the royal sisters is not small. It is sacred. Before Evan could respond, the ground trembled again. A dark shadow moved in the sky, a massive spiked warship entering the atmosphere. Kara's expression turned sharp. They followed us. The same hunters from our childhood. They want to kill us. And take you? Me? Evan stepped back. Why me? Kara placed her armored hand on his chest gently. Because now you are our bondmate. You were chosen long ago. Evan froze, stunned. Lunai, I whispered inside his mind. We came to claim you. And to protect you. Even if we must fight a war. Above them, the hunter ship opened its weapons, and the battle for Evan's life began. The sky turned red as the hunter warship opened its deadly wings. Sharp black drones poured out like a swarm of angry insects, filling the air with a high-pitched metallic scream. The ground shook, dust rising in circles around Evan, Kara, and Lunai. Evan's heart raced. Your hunters. They really came for me. Kara stepped in front of him, her armor glowing with bright lines. They hunt power. And the bondmate of the High Sisters is power. Lunai moved to Evan's side, her twin blades unfolding with a silver snap. You saved us once, Evan. Let us save you now. Before Evan could speak, the first drone fired. A beam of red light blasted toward them, but Kara raised her arm, creating a glowing shield. The beam shattered like glass against her defense. The war had begun. Kara leaped into the air, slicing through 3 drones with a swing of her energy spear. Lunai dashed forward with speed so fast she blurred, cutting through metal like it was paper. The sisters fought like lightning and thunder, one strong, one fast, both unstoppable. But the drones kept coming. Evan ran behind a broken wall, watching as sparks lit up the sky. His hands shook, but not from fear. From recognition. Those drones. He had seen their tech before. Not these exact ones, but similar systems in alien research files he studied from the Shard. The Shard had always reacted to him. Maybe it wasn't just a memory. Maybe it was a tool. Evan pulled the glowing Shard from his pocket. It pulsed hard, almost alive. When he held it up, it projected strange symbols in the air. And suddenly, Evan understood them. The Shard can disrupt the hunter's command signals, he whispered. It can break their control. Kara and Lunai fought their way back toward him. Evan, stay behind us. Kara shouted. No, Evan said firmly. I can stop them. But I need the center of the battlefield. Lunai looked into his eyes. She saw no fear. Only determination. As you wish, bondmate. Kara nodded once. Then we fight beside you. They formed a triangle around him. Evan held the Shard high. The battlefield lights flickered. The Shard hummed louder, brighter, cracking the air with blue energy. The hunter ship reacted immediately, firing a massive charged beam directly at Evan. Kara and Lunai both jumped in front of him, crossing their weapons and armor to shield him. "For our bondmate!" they shouted together. The beam struck. A huge explosion of blue and red light burst outward. But the shard absorbed the shock, then released a pulse so powerful it spread across the entire sky. Drones froze mid-air, then fell like stones. The hunter ship's engines screamed, breaking apart as the pulse tore through its core. The warship exploded in a brilliant blue fireball. Silence followed. Smoke floated upward. Small bits of metal rained over the field. Evan fell to his knees, breathing hard. Kara and Lunai knelt beside him, touching his shoulders gently. "You defeated them," Lunai whispered. "We only survived because of you," Kara added softly. Evan looked at the glowing shard in his hand, then at the two sisters who once were scared children in the forest. "I didn't defeat them alone," he said quietly. "We did it together." Kara touched her forehead to his. "Then come with us, Evan. Our life, our future, it belongs with you." Lunai reached for his hand. "Be with us among the stars." Evan looked at the burning horizon, then smiled. "Yes," he said. "I'm ready." The sisters wrapped their arms around him as their ship descended, and together they rose into the sky, toward a new world waiting for its human bondmate.